Ooh.
The plot thickens.
Yes.
Do you think it's that thing on her wrist that was missing? The tan line?
Might have been.
It's a scanner thingy.
Yeah.
Like the one on Resident Evil
Let's
7.
see.
I bet that's why it's
I think you
just
solved it.
missing.
Do you know what? Wait, I have a weird question because I forgot and my brain zoned out. Did he hear the voice after drinking the coffee or before drinking the coffee?
Before.
Before.
Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
Let's see. Let's talk to everyone again.
We're gonna examine.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Whatever.
Talk to you later then.
The serious one? Yep, nothing. What do you know about Otten Engineering?
Is it a car?
Never mind.
I feel called out, guys.
All right.
You're
I feel called out.
You're not though.
Okay, the bitch or Kazaki?
Let's go with the bitch this time.
Mhm.
What do you know about Otten Engineering?
Those 2-bit scientists? They couldn't deduce their way out of a paper
Oof.
bag.
Oh my god.
Everyone in the industry knows that all they do is manipulate the government to make laws and hand out grants in their favor. If they spent half the time they spend on bribing politicians on doing something useful like research, they'd probably have the cure for cancer by now.
I see you're not a fan.
Companies like BioDev Imaging are trying to do some real good, but we have to keep playing games with Otten Engineering just to get a place on the map. It's utterly ridiculous.
Okay, she has strong opinions.
Good to know.
I mean, she works for the other company, so duh, it makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, so... which one?
Why are you following Sarah?
So, why were you following Sarah around?
What? I wasn't following her. We just happened to come in here at the same time.
Strange, when I mentioned her name earlier, you didn't even know who she was. Okay. Which one?
The second one.
You could get arrested. Oh, I'm sorry.
The first one, sorry, I meant the first one.
Kuro? Job?
Wait, let me read. Yeah, the first one.
If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help you.
I'm really not allowed to talk about
Why can't you talk about Sarah? Kazaki glances around the room before he speaks.
It's not safe. I'm probably already in trouble just for telling you that much.
He leans in and lowers his voice.
Please, be careful.
If you think I'm going to let it end with just that, you're wrong. In case you haven't noticed, someone is dead, and you might have information that can help us figure out who the killer is. I'm not going to accept some ridiculous answer like, I can't talk about it right now.
But
No excuses. I grab Kazaki by the collar of his shirt and drag him into the side hallway.
Whoa, where are you two?
Bathroom. Glare at Kazaki, he nods quickly in agreement.
Yeah, just going to the bathroom.
You're going in a pair? I thought only women did that sort of thing.
Just let us go.
Fine, go ahead. Just don't do anything stupid. I don't have enough handcuffs for everyone.
Warning, duly noted. I open the door to the bathroom and Kazaki follows me timidly.
I'm not allowed.
Not allowed? Someone is dead, Kazaki. Do you not comprehend this? I don't care if you have some embarrassing secret, or you made a promise, or it's a matter of pride or anything stupid like that. All I care about is figuring out who killed this woman. So stop being so stubborn and just tell me what you know. Are you going to talk or not? Kazaki stares down at his hands before letting out a long sigh.
Otten Engineering.
What about them?
They're my current employer.
Oh. Current?
I work for an agency that specializes in information and investigation. I suppose you could call us private investigators. Sarah Blackmore recently stole some sensitive and important data from Otten Engineering. We were hired to retrieve it and find out who was buying it from her in the first place. We figured the drop point would be here, so I came here ahead of time to watch the handoff. At first, I thought you were supposed to be her contact, so I didn't want to tell you anything.
Does Detective Kursky know about this?
I think he has a rough idea. Our agency has had dealings with the police before. I don't think he approves of our methods very much, though.
Methods?
Well, we may or may not use techniques branded as unscrupulous, specifically concerning the manner in which we receive certain information from various electronic sources.
So you're hackers.
What? No, of course not. Well, I'm not at least. I'm the footwork guy. I do a lot of the physical investigation, like coming here today.
So when you said that you had a job as an errand boy, this is what you meant?
Pretty much.
I suppose your agency is really in a state of panic right now, huh?
Yeah, we're really scrambling right now. Even though Sarah's dead, we still don't know who she was selling to or where the USB drive holding the information is.
Seems like everyone's after that USB drive. I wonder what she even stole anyway. Must be a pretty big deal for someone to want it this badly.
Can I go now?
What?
I really should get back. People might start getting suspicious otherwise.
Sure, you can go.
Thanks.
Wow, one odd kid. He seems much too polite and awkward for this line of work. Then again, I suppose his awkwardness makes him less suspicious. I wonder how he even got roped into doing stuff like this in the first place. It doesn't seem like something he's randomly volunteered for. Let's examine the room again. The bathroom is surprisingly clean. There's a pile of duct tape in the trash can. Hallway. Let's talk to the cop. Nothing.
Alright.
Move. Main area.
Hey, can we talk about something for a bit?
Sure, what's up?
Well, I don't really know if it's my place to say it, but I think I know who the killer is.
You do?
I've been thinking about what happened, you see, and there's something we missed. We keep thinking that it has to be someone here, but what if it's none of us?
What do you mean?
Well, even though I got here at 2 o'clock, what if the killer got here before me? He could have been hiding in the bathroom and I'd never know it. There's an exit door in the men's room. He could have used that to escape after he killed that woman.
That's what we were thinking earlier, but at the same time, it seems a little too far-fetched that the killer is just a random person who hid in the bathroom. What do you guys say?
It's probably a good idea.
Joe, Brittany, Kuro?
Seems a bit iffy.
It's a little iffy.
Brittany?
I mean, the manager is a
sorry.
little sus.
I'm on mute. I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
You choose, Brian.
Yeah, you're the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's probably right. I think that's actually what I went with the first time. That's a good idea. You're probably right.
I'm glad you think so. I was worried that it might not make any sense.
Doesn't.
Is there nothing? Let's talk to everyone. Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
I hope it helped.
Kazaki, do you have anything? What do you know about Otten Engineering?
They're the leaders in the industry, but some people claim they steal ideas from other companies. On the flip side, Otten Engineering has claimed repeatedly that other companies steal from them. In fact, they were just about to make a pretty big announcement, but it was suddenly pushed back for some reason. Personally, I think they're just a target of criticism because they're the biggest. They may not be perfect, but they're no worse than any other company.
That's all for now.
Alright then.
Does no one else have any
I see.
chance? Nope. Let's talk to the cop then.
Okay.
I've heard mixed reviews about Otten Engineering.
How so?
Miss Bergstrom claims that they do nothing more than manipulate laws and bribe politicians. So she's clearly not impressed by their business practices.
No surprise there. She has a major stake in a rival company, after all. What about the others?
Kazaki says that Auten Engineering has come under fire for stealing from other companies, but they claim they're the ones being stolen from.
Naturally. And what does Chance think about all of this?
She thinks they're a car company.
Oh,
Yeah.
keep digging.
Let's see. Main area again, I guess. Wait. Oh. Examine room. Nope. Nothing, Chance?
Alright.
Anything from the bitch? Nope.
Good to
Oh
know.
yeah, I think I actually got slightly stuck here. Nope. Un. Okay. Hallway. Anything, Mr. Police Officer?
Keep digging.
Men's room.
Ah!
As I enter the bathroom, I nearly run into Miss Bergstrom. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Miss Bergstrom shifts uncomfortably and fills with her watch for a moment. What are you doing in here anyway?
Well, I had to use the restroom, and the women's one is off limits, naturally. Don't worry, I'm done.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
I suppose it depends on the question.
I was just wondering why you decided to work for Biodev Imaging. It seems like it's really important to you.
When I was younger, my father passed away due to heart failure. It was genetic, and there was nothing we could do to stop it. I wished there was a way to save him, but there wasn't any viable technology at the time. I work for Biodev Imaging because we're doing things for people. We're saving lives. If no one else has to go through what I went through, I'll be happy. Hopefully that's a suitable answer for you.
Yeah, I was just curious. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, now I'm suspicious of Mrs. Bergstrom.
I've been suspicious of her and Kisaki. Especially since they mentioned something about having a watch.
Yeah, and then she
Yeah.
fiddled with her watch when he came in. I think she took it.
Let's see what the cop has to say. Nothing.
Alright.
Typical cop. Not very helpful. Main area. Examine room. Nope. Talk. Gents. No.
Alright.
Nothing.
I see.
Kazaki, do you have 2 cents? No, you don't. Move. Hallway.
Hey, detective.
Oh, hey, the disembodied voice is back. It's been a while. I was starting to get worried.
I'm afraid I don't have much more I can offer you. You're on the inside, so you have all the keys. I know you've seen more than the rest of us can see. Try to remember. The last piece of the puzzle is there. Good luck.
Good luck. That's it? I'm not sure whether or not I should be offended that my mystery friend seems to have ditched me. But the truth is that even if I have a fragment of Sarah's death, it's a lot more than anything else that we've got right now. I shut my eyes and focus on the last thoughts that Sarah had. I can't breathe. I can't open my mouth. There's something on my face. It's stopping me from breathing. Is it a gag? No, it's actually holding my mouth shut. It's tape. I can smell it. The flower smell in the bathroom is strong, but it smells like duct tape. I twist my hands, but they're also taped together. And there's someone here with me. Someone holding me down while I'm struggling. I can feel fingernails digging deep into my skin. One of them bends as it digs into me. I twist around and I can feel it snap against my skin. That's it. That's the missing piece. I rush to the bathroom and quickly look inside the trash can. Sure enough, there it is, stuck to the pile of duct tape. The thing I thought was a bit of red paint is actually a broken fingernail. The smudge next to it must be blood. I have my proof. I know who the killer is. I need to speak with Detective Kursky. I head back into the hallway, but he's nowhere to be found. I can hear his voice. I find Detective Kursky in the main area, taking down everyone's contact information. Detective!
Whoa, hey, I'm just getting everyone's number so we can call you later on.
No need for that. I figured it out.
Really?
Really. All the eyes in the room are suddenly focused on me.
What?
You mean you know who the killer is?
You figured it out?
Well, I figured out the major bits at least.
Well, you're going to need to fill in the gaps before you try to sell this as the absolute truth, but I'm willing to listen. Let's go over what we know, starting with the timeline. You arrived around noon, so you were here before everyone else.
Right.
Of the rest of the people here, who arrived at the coffee shop first?
Okay, guys. I'm gonna let you guys figure this out.
It was
Who-
Kizaki who came in first.
It was Kazaki.
Didn't Chance say she saw Kizaki come in? He couldn't have been the first.
Oh yeah. So
It was Chance first.
Yep. You came in around 2. You came in around 2 to work, right?
Sure did.
Alright, who came in after her?
I think it was Kazaki.
Yeah. No. Yeah, Kizaki.
Yeah, because Kazaki was watching Sarah. He even saw Chance cleaning all the espresso machines after she argued with her manager.
That's right. The manager sounded pretty angry with her. He said she messes up like this too often.
Oops.
Alright, and after Kizaki, who came in?
Sarah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was the victim, Sarah. Chance and Kazaki both saw her come in.
And after that, but sometime before 2:40, Sarah was murdered. Then Miss Bergstrom came in and found you with the body.
Yeah. Then there was all the yelling and accusing and all the other stuff.
So how was the victim killed?
Okay, guys. Stab, suffocated, poisoned, or natural causes.
Not natural causes.
Yeah, clearly not.
Not natural causes. Duh.
I feel like she was poisoned and suffocated and then stabbed in the chest.
Everyone else?
Yeah.
Sounds good enough.
Let's try poisoned.
Poisoned? Are you sure? I examined the body, but I didn't see any signs of poisoning. I may have missed something. But I don't think she ate or drank anything while she was here anyway.
That's right. She didn't order anything here at all, and I guarantee nothing here is poisonous. You're free to check for yourself if you don't believe me.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. So it's either being stabbed or suffocated.
I want to say maybe she suffocated because there was blood on the tape.
Yeah, and not to mention, our main character's vision doesn't have the sensation of being stabbed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She was suffocated.
With what?
Duct tape. The culprit used it to bind her as well as seal her mouth and nose. After she died, the killer removed all the duct tape and threw it away in the men's room.
That makes sense. But what about the knife?
Okay.
It was meant to incriminate Chance.
Everyone else?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was meant to incriminate Chance. The culprit overheard her arguing with her manager, so he or she knew the kitchen would be empty. After Sarah died, the culprit removed all the tapes, snuck into the kitchen, stole a knife, and stabbed Sarah with it.
So who do you think the true culprit is?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna save.
Why?
So we can
Why?
immediately load back in, because here's where we get to accuse somebody.
Okay.
We're near the end.
Okay.
So,
You said that the tape had a fingernail on it, right?
yeah,
Was it painted?
it looked like it was.
Yeah, it looked like it was red.
So it must have been Miss Bergstrom.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miss Bergstrom.
Job, Kuro.
Sure.
Why not?
It was Miss Bergstrom.
Are you sure about that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm positive.
Yes.
What? That makes no sense. Why would I do something like that?
Okay, here's the motive. Either Sarah stole from Biodev Imaging and you wanted revenge, Sarah stole from engineering for you, but something went wrong with the deal, or it was an accident.
I want to say something went wrong with the deal.
Everyone
Yeah.
else?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Job?
I think the first one.
Everyone else is going with the second, so
Yeah, it's fine.
Sarah stole from On Engineering for you, but something went wrong with the deal.
You think I'd do something as dirty as hiring a corporate spy?
I glance over at Kazaki, but he doesn't make eye contact. Well, let's put it this way. I have a testimony that Sarah did, in fact, steal information from On Engineering. And considering the situation, I believe that she came here to deliver that information. The USB drive that held that information is nowhere to be found, which leads me to believe that whoever she was supposed to meet with did meet up with her. Biodev imaging is still a new face in the live cell marketplace. I'm sure a little kickstart from the competition's research files wouldn't hurt. You're the only person here with ties to Biodev. Do you wish to deny asking Sarah to steal information for you?
In case you forgot, I was the last person in. Sarah was already dead by the time I got here.
Yes, but that wasn't your first time here today. You came here before Chance arrived. You come here often enough that you know when her shift starts. So you came before she did, so that she wouldn't see you. You hid in the bathroom to wait for Sarah. Then you heard Chance and her manager arguing. You suddenly got the idea to frame Chance. You knew the manager and Chance would both be out of the kitchen, so it was a golden opportunity to plant evidence that only Chance should have had access to. You killed Sarah as planned, then removed all the duct tape, planted the knife, and escaped through the door in the men's room.
That sounds like a solid theory, but then why did she bother to come back? Isn't it more incriminating for her to return?
That's what's been bothering me for a long time, but I thought about it and finally understand why she came back. Your false nails.
What?
I found one in the bathroom already, stuck to that huge pile of duct tape that you used to kill Sarah. She fought hard when you restrained her, and when your nail broke off in the struggle, unfortunately, you didn't notice until after you had escaped. You replaced it with a new one, but then you noticed that you were bleeding. The police would now have your DNA as proof that you were the murderer. With Sarah's line of work and her recent job, then they were bound to consider you as a suspect at some point in time. You knew you had to get rid of it immediately. You couldn't return through the emergency exit, so you had to take a chance and come in from the front. Unfortunately, when you came back, I had already discovered the body, so you decided to frame me instead. Jennifer stands in shock for a few seconds. With a sudden burst of energy, she pushes me aside and races for the door.
Wait!
Kazaki races after her and grabs her by the wrist.
Let go of me!
Bitch slap. She spins around and then slaps him in the face. He winces and stumbles back a few steps. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Miss Bergstrom is already heading towards the front door, but Detective Kursky steps in her path.
That's enough.
She skids to a halt and desperately searches the room for another exit, but I'm already blocking her passage to the hallway. She sighs and shakes her head resignedly.
I'm such a fool. Running is the biggest proof of guilt, no? I suppose I should have seen this coming. Fine. I confess. It's just as you said.
She pulls up her sleeve and unstraps the watch from around her wrist.
This is the USB drive. Everything on it belongs to Otten Engineering.
Detective Kersey takes it from her with a nod. Looks like Kuro and Brady called it. Why did you even do it in the first place?
That greedy woman came to me today saying that someone else had offered her even more money for the information that I hired her to steal. She said that I'd have to pay a much higher price if I was still interested, and that I should meet her here to make the exchange. People like her are the reason the world is hurting so much. Because of her greed, dying people are being denied the care they need. She got what she deserved.
How can you say that?
What?
You have no right to decide who deserves to live and who deserves to die. You spoke so fondly of saving lives and doing good in this world, but you were so quick to shed the blood of another. You say that it's for the greater good, but it was really just for yourself, wasn't it?
I just thought that...
Her voice trails off. I open my eyes slowly, struggling to maintain my composure. I know you thought you were doing the right thing, but there is nothing in this world that will make the weight of killing someone go away. You're going to spend the rest of your life with that burden, desperately trying to find a way to make the guilt disappear. I'm sorry. Outside the window, a police car with flashing lights pulls up. Detective Detective Kursky pulls out a pair of handcuffs and snaps them gently on Miss Bergstrom's wrist before leading her outside. I sink down into a chair and lean back. I feel so
Excuse
drained.
me.
No problem. I feel so drained. I wish I could just go to sleep and not wake up for at least a year.
Bless you. Leave it 2020.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, actually, my name is Naoki.
Oh, goddammit. Naoki, huh? You look different.
That's sort of the point. Of a disguise.
He even crosses out his name. I like that. In disguise, he may have changed his appearance, but he doesn't seem to have changed his personality at all. It looks like the whole shy guy thing wasn't an act. In fact, he seems even more shyer now. Was there something you wanted?
Yes, actually. We need to talk.
About what?
We have a little bit of a problem with this case.
A problem? What do you mean?
Well, the job I was originally given was to retrieve the USB drive and to find who wanted the information from On Engineering in the first place.
The police have the USB drive now, so it's good as safe, and Miss Bergstrom already confessed to hiring Sarah. What's the problem?
Miss Bergstrom said that Sarah claimed someone else was interested. If this third party really is after the info, we need to know.
Third party is involved? I suppose that wouldn't explain why Sarah had an ID for biodev imaging. She was likely hired to steal research from them as well. Still, all this corporate backstabbing doesn't really have anything to do with me, and I'd really like to get away from this place as soon as possible. Well, that's all very interesting, but I don't see why you're bothering to tell me any of this.
We think your ability might be useful in figuring out the third party.
I quickly glance around the coffee shop. Everyone else is gone already, but I lower my voice anyway. How do you know about that?
You're not the only one with extra abilities, you know.
So you...
I have a perfect memory. I remember everything around me. Sights, sounds, smells, everything. Once I experience it, I remember it forever.
So earlier when I asked you about what this place sells, to see if you really were a regular customer here.
I lied. I've never been to this coffee shop before in my life. I can recite the entire menu for you if you want, though.
That won't be necessary. I suppose I should have been suspicious when you answered so specifically. A normal customer would say something like $1 or $2 rather than give an exact price.
It's really useful for missions where I have to follow and observe.
I suppose then I have to thank you for the voice in my head giving me information about Sarah as well.
Actually, that was my boss.
Your boss? So you're the one who was leaking information about me. All that time chatting online, you were just telling your boss what I was up to.
Guilty as charged. But it really would be a good thing if you could work with us. Would that be okay with you?
I don't know. I'd really rather have as little to do with this as possible. And honestly, I don't know why your boss thinks you need my help anyway.
You've got it all wrong, Detective.
Aki!
At the entrance of the cafe stands a figure stunningly similar to Naoki. Well, except for a couple obvious differences. The young girl trails at her side, peering cautiously into the cafe at me. Aki? Am I assumed that you're the boss that Naoki speaks of?
Guilty as charged.
She smirks as she looks me over, sizing me up.
It would really mean a lot if you agreed to work with us. But just so you're clear, we don't need your help. You need ours.
And
End
that
of
was
story.
Yeah.
Question: is there multiple endings?
kind of, sort of. Not really. It just
Okay.
if you pick the person or get the motive wrong, it would be like the cop. You're like, oh well, you done fucked up. I mean, you might as well just sit back and let the real cops do the work. And the game will give you the option to go back and try again.
Oh, okay.
But there is an epilogue.
Hey, it's me. I'm afraid I couldn't get the USB that you wanted. There was a little bit of complication with the handoff. Some woman from Biodev killed Sarah before I could get to her, and the police confiscated the USB as evidence. Yeah, I know. I do have something that might cheer you up, though. I think I ran into someone you've been looking for.
And that's
Told
it.
you she wasn't good. I told you.
Everybody has something to hide, except for the cop. The cop was the
No,
only.
it's weird that if someone gives you coffee, you don't drink it.
So, final thoughts. What do you guys think? Was
That
this
was
fun?
I liked it.
awesome. That was
It
really
was
cool.
fun.
My mouth was really starting to get dry because of all the reading. But
You did a great
Go
job.
drink water then.
yeah, I better do that. Job,
Mm-hmm.
Lonnie, thoughts?
I said I liked it.
Okay, I didn't hear you. Job?
It's all right.
Okay. There are 2 sequels. They are available on PC. I do not own them yet. I do intend on buying them eventually. I was playing this on Switch if it wasn't obvious. Only the first one's available on the Switch right now. I just happened to buy. I had some leftover coins, and I was able to buy this for free. So I played it. I enjoyed how short it was, and I thought it was a fun little detective story. And I thought it'd be fun for us to do. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, and I hope our audience, if they actually exist, enjoyed it as well.
Yee.